I want you to tap just under your eyes and over the top. Coming down onto your temples, down onto your jaw. And then I want you to come up into the center of your head. And you're going to come over your head. Keep watching me, I'll turn around. And you'll do gentle tapping like this, like on the base of your skull, which is kind of like your gates of consciousness. So you're gently waking up that section. And then down the back of your neck. Coming back up over your head. And down your jaw. Gentle tapping on the sides of your neck to stimulate your thyroid. And coming down onto your collarbones, onto those lung points that Shah was showing yesterday. Yeah. And now I want you to do like, instead of poking, it's kind of like a slapping, and we're going to go behind your shoulder. So it's like you can use this hand to leverage. And then coming down your arm. And back up again. If you want to get more deeply into your arm, we're going to do each arm twice. You can use this little bone here, especially in those parts, it feels really good. Now over to the other side, exactly the same. Make sure you're breathing through your nose the whole time we do this sequence and have your tongue up on the top of your mouth. Is that twice on that arm that we've done? Twice already? Once. Get lost in your own sequence. Now you're going to come down through the center of your chest. So just gently. And what you're going to do is go around your stomach from your right to your left. So if you're on the top under your ribs here, it would go right to left in the direction of your colon. And just gently, like to the degree that you want to be tapped. I kind of like let my knees get loose and really try and release my belly to feel like it's not painful, but it's released, you know? Now coming under your left-hand side, lifting your arm into the air. Nourishing all your digestive organs. Over the other side. Liver and gallbladder. And now just like yesterday with your cupped hands with the center open, you're going to come to your back and do like an adrenal stimulation. So it'll look like this. What's that? And then coming down into your glutes, use these parts of your fist and kind of like loosening off the leg that you're working on. And you can find that sweet spot in there where it's just like, yeah, it feels nice. And leaning to the other side. Oh, the phone is there. The recording device. Smash it. And now we're going to come down your legs. So I really like to start with this channel and this channel with hands like this. Just kind of waking up your legs on both sides. And now just having your feet hip width apart, and you're going to come down the outsides quite firmly. So just like anchor down into the ground first and get nice stability before you come down. We'll do a gentle one after this, coming back up, but right now it's like quite firm on the outside. When you get to your feet, use your fists, the top of your fists, to like go on the top of your feet. And then slapping to come up the inside of your legs. Coming up through your chest. So it's like a nice breath, and then coming down again. And then just standing there for a second and feeling the buzz around your whole body. What's that?
I'm buzzing.
Yeah, buzzing. Very good. We're going to come down in like a kidney nourishing sort of bend. I used to do this a lot because the whole panic and anxiety thing, it's good to nourish your kidneys when you have a sense of fear in your life. So if you just turn your mats this way because it'll be easier to see each other. And bring your legs wide. And just rest your hands on your back, in your mid-back. And just bring your awareness to nourishing your kidneys. And as you breathe in, you're going to come down like this. And then on the breath out, you're going to breathe out and draw your hands down your legs. And come all the way down until your head nearly touches the floor. And on your in-breath, you draw up, tracing your hands in the inside of your legs. Again, just like we did with the firm one, coming up through your chest and back down to your kidneys. And then again, bending forwards and breathing in. And breathing out, and hands go down your legs. Down to the floor, and on your next in-breath, you come up the center of your legs. And put your legs together. I'd like you to have your toes kind of touching and your heels just a little bit apart with your hands still on your kidneys. And this is like a blood movement one. You're going to raise up onto your toes and then just drop. So you can feel that reverberation through your whole body. And do it 30 times. So count to your own times 30. This is also really good for reflux, actually, among other things. Make sure your tongue's just on the top of your mouth there. And just go to the intensity that your body kind of wants. That your boobs can handle. Is that about 30 for everybody? Okay, cool. Let's call that 30. All right. Now we're going to move down to your ankles. So your feet remain how they are, and your hands come onto your knees like this. One of my friends who does a lot of 5 rhythms dancing, she's always saying, the feet, always start with the feet. So that's our foundation. So we need to just bring ourselves down into our feet to begin with. And we're starting with these little ankle rolls, one way and then the other way. And then I want you to bring your feet just a little bit wider, hip width apart, and this is more of a knee mobilization. And then bring your legs quite wide apart. And what you're going to do is just putting your hands on your hips, and on your breath in, you're going to lean to one side, like breath in, and then breathing out, you're going to like pendulum all the way down to the other side. Then breathing in, coming up the other way. And when you're up the top, squeeze your butt. And then breathing out again, down we come. Let your stomach be loose when your torso is hanging down. And squeezing to come back up on your out breath. So about 4 times for that one. One more. Squeezing your stomach when you come up as well as your butt. Sorry? I don't know. I don't have a timer. Okay, so now we're going to move like up to the... Actually, let's put our legs together for this one. So legs together and gently moving up your body. So it's like you're trying to keep your head in one spot and the rest of you is moving around like this. So it's really a spinal activation. One way and then the other way. can really feel it through my neck this morning. Bringing your hands out, and this is like wringing out the washing, so super delicious for your upper body. If you curl your hands down on your out breath, you're going to come all the way down as if you're like squeezing all the air out of yourself to come down like this. And then on your in breath, it's like you're welcoming in the day. And then squeezing out again. Welcoming in. And then in this next one, it's going to be like wringing out a tea towel. So one way, you squeeze out, and I'm going to squeeze this side of my abdomen. So you squeeze on the out breath, and then breathing in. The other way, squeezing the other side. Sometimes it's good to visualize like a ball that runs up your hands and over to the other side on each squeeze. Really allowing your neck to feel that stretch on each side. Shaking it out. And this one, last one that we're going to do is just like a shoulder mobilization. It's a bit, maybe a bit challenging to know how to make your hand go. But if you think of like being a waiter and you can't drop the plate. So this is what it looks like. You're going to rest your arm just on your thigh, and you're holding your plate like this. And it comes under your arm, up and over your head, and back around to the front. So it's like you can watch the plate the whole time. And so holding it like this, kind of watching it go under your arm, the plate is still straight, and then up over the top of your body. And if your breath coordinates, you breathe in as you're in the front, and then out, in as you come up around the top, and then out as you come around down, like curling down, and then in as you're like gathering all the chi from the sky. And it becomes to feel like this fluid kind of sea creature magic. And then coming up to the other side. Starting with your plate. So it can be a bit weird to like try and focus on moving your arm like this in the first place, but after practicing for a bit, it just becomes like this natural movement. Feels lovely. And then coming up when you're ready,